Hi, and welcome to Trident Talks. This session we're going to talk about posture. So my question to you is, have you got a poor posture perception? On YouTube, if you type in poor posture, my back has poor posture, posture, what you will see is an image that looks a little bit like that with hundreds of videos next to it. I just want you to remember that, and we'll bring it back in at the end after we've had a chat. So I decided to make this video because as a physio, I come across this often in clinic. People who have back pain or other types of pain, after we go through our lovely chat at the start and kind of start delving into what's going on, I often hear something like, "Oh, I know I have bad posture, Jethro," or "Oh, my posture's really bad, I'm trying to work on it, but that's really interesting." So I like to explore that a little bit. When we delve down into what posture is or isn't, people often say there's a good and a bad. So I'll ask them, can you show me a good and a bad posture? And what this looks like is something along the lines of, if we go for bad first, slumped back, rounded shoulders, head poking forward, arms flapping away. This is really bad. So inherently there must be a good posture if there's a bad. So it kind of looks like the opposite. People say, well, I know they sit like a meerkat. I need to have my spine straight, my shoulders back, in alignment with my hips that are 90 degrees down, arms relaxed, book on head optional. There is inherently no good or bad posture, and it kind of makes sense. I have patients come into me who have workplace assessments, they're set up beautifully, and they still have instances of back pain. The research doesn't show that being in a position reduces your likelihood of back pain. So, is this a big conspiracy theory by multinational office supplying companies keeping us down? Probably very unlikely that is the case. But if we follow the money, there's loads of money in research and marketing for ergonomics. It's a huge industry, and we all now work in an office or we sit down. We're leading more sedentary lives. So there's a lot of money to be made in telling you that your posture is bad and the only way to fix it is by a posture corrector. Now, it's not a very good sell to say to you, actually, if we move more, if we do a little bit of exercise and break up that day of having the sustained posture, not the optimal posture, then we're going to reduce our incidence of back pain. And clinically, I see that a lot. It's not about getting the perfect ergonomics. It's about looking at your day and saying, I need to break it up. I'm going to take my Zoom call walking and standing. I'm going to, every half an hour to an hour, stand up, walk around, do a couple of squats. It doesn't need to be over the top. It's what works for you in work. Remember this picture? I'm going to let you into a trick. What I did was take a picture of me like this and then a picture of me like this and put them next to each other and basically sold you that I fixed my posture in these 3 exercises. I just did that to that, and that's it. To just summarize everything, there is no perfect posture. It doesn't exist. The research looks towards a sustained posture has the biggest link to back pain. And now, because we live more sedentary lives, we need to think about these little things in our workday that we can move more and more and reduce that risk, or reduce our symptoms just by moving more, which is free, and that's brilliant. So the final question to you, how can you break up your day with different postures or with different little tactics that you use to just move more and more? Comment below any great ideas that you've had, because we can all implement them and use them with future patients and just spark off something for someone else. Thanks very much. Join us for the next video.